So this is our last day. We're going to Magic Kingdom.
Look at me.
7.
This is how you eat. Ready? 1.
Okay, we'll do that. Around 7:30, I walked up and they were already loading a bus. The park doesn't open till 9. But for social distancing, they have numbers like that on them. So somebody used the other section 10 seats, and so those have to go empty, and it's really slowing down the use of the park. How do we like the bus system in general?
For convenience and getting to the parks and stuff and not having to worry about parking, it's genius.
You can do all kinds of things on buses. This is Quentin with his contacts in. His contacts are a lot bigger and shinier than I expected, but whatever. You
It's
happy?
our last day.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back home.
Me either. If you say to yourself, I spend all of my time at Disney World waiting in lines,
You're doing it wrong.
try getting to the gate an hour early and see if your day is different. What it does is just gives you a 2 to 3 quick rides and just starts your day off ahead of everyone else. And also during COVID, they're opening the parks up way early, so it's probably already open.
It probably is. At least we're not on the stupid ferry.
It's a stupid ferry. That's a dangerous thing to say at Disney World.
It's super slow.
There's other ferries around here that don't want to hear that kind of talk. So at 8:07, we're through the temperature check, the security check, and now we're in line at the entrance to Magic Kingdom. And this is what it's supposed to look like. This is a rare sight. This is like the backside of water. Dwarves mine train with no line.
In line together, please.
We're going on Pirates, even though we have a moral disagreement with them.
Come on in, guys. Yes, we do.
They're just bad guys, but we'll go on their ride.
They're bad guys. You have to remember
Take
who
that.
the bad guys are.
Yeah. If you say so.
I'm gonna get so wet.
Why? I don't know why. Just because you're going down that face first. This will be a piece of cake. Just like that. Anybody have anything to say? It's cold. He's cold.
It's cold.
She's cold.
Wait a minute, Grandpa. Lift off this over.
Somebody wet? Oh, look at us. We're wet. Are you wet? Taryn ducked under the front. She's not that wet. My face got it.
I sat at the back so I wouldn't get wet, and now I got soaked again.
Oh.
My veins are ruined for the rest of the day again.
Oh, we walk faster than it does. She's the one with pixie dust, but we're the ones flying down this trail. Haha.
I picked a fine time to send it to recruiting.
It's terrible.
So there was no light feedback when you hit it. They didn't blink. There was no noise when it hit it. You couldn't hold the thing, so it was hard to maneuver. And there weren't different shaped targets to know which ones were worth more points.
Light up. music wasn't exciting. It was terrible.
That's a terrible ride. And they put a nausea-inducing tunnel of nothing in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And if you go to California and can do that buzz, don't even bother with this buzz.
Don't do this one. Just
Waste
don't do it.
of time.
Yeah.
So Fantasyland is that way, but the line goes out here into backstage a little bit for Small World. They have the markers already set up, so they've been using this in the past. Oh, we're back in Disney World again. That was close. Obviously, they've had to make adjustments to try to
And
do
we knew
social
there was gonna be
distancing.
a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's a social distancing
Yes.
requirement
issue.
that's done
Yes.
this. Otherwise, they'd pack these people in 10 feet
Oh,
of space and call it good.
Yes, they would.
We're not sardines anymore. Take that. I missed the shot I wanted, but hopefully I'm getting this shot. What's been your favorite ride this whole trip?
Everest. Because when we first rode it 6 years ago, I didn't like it at all. It made me super sick and I only rode it that one time. And then this time I kind of knew what to expect, and then every time I went on it, it was better and better.
How many times did we ride it?
5 times.
5 times. That's pretty good. And your favorite ride this whole trip?
Flight of Passage. Just to get to ride a dragon. You get to ride a dragon.
Because all of her wildest dreams came true. Taryn's always wanted to ride a dragon. Never mind, it's a Banshee or an Ekron or whatever. My favorite was also Flight of Passage. They did a great job on that one. Very real. Trenton?
Tower of Terror. It's a great ride.
And it's the original.
Yep.
He likes the original scary version, not the Guardians of the Galaxy fun version.
Yep.
We just wandered into the Storybook Circus area.
This is the area we didn't go to yesterday.
Done all the rides. So what do we do now?
We buy yummy food.
We buy funny
Spend
mugs
your money.
with Gaston on them. And humongous cinnamon roll. Because why not?
It's like a frosty butterbeer.
Yummy food.
Yes. It is. It's like a frosty butterbeer.
Send you message.
Okay, how many times have we been on Haunted Mansion today?
Not enough.
1 or 2. This is our 3rd time. It's getting chilly out. We just had dinner. Some of us had shakes for dinner and got even colder. So we want an inside ride, and this was a short wait that was nearby, so we're gonna go again. And I should have set all of that this way, because then it would have had the cool Haunted Mansion building behind me. Oh well.
We
And
left
then-
the park.
And then we sat out there and thought about dinner and what we wanted, and then we said, you know what, we're only leaving because some people are hungry, and there's no good choices at the hotel anyway, so we turned around and went back inside.
Yes. And as I told Perrin, we can go back and stare at our phones and watch TV any night of the week. How
Yeah.
often do we get to sit here and look at the castle and spend the evening?
And stare at our phones. Oh wait, no, that's not it.
That's not what we're doing. We're on
So-
our 3rd ride since we made that decision.
So we ate some food, and then we got a little bit of a second wind. So we decided that
Except
we're
for
gonna
right
do the Dwarf Mine Train as our last ride, and then we're gonna be done.
Yep.
Here we are, we're walking through the castle. This time it's for real. Taryn likes it. Taryn approves.
It's so pretty.
Oh, we can't see Taryn's face. Back to the castle.
Yeah, this is Cinderella.
And the first ride of the day today is the Magical Express to the airport.
It's a sad day.
They look tired. If you had to choose between national park vacation or theme park vacation, with the experience you just had, Everglades and Biscayne, going on the boat ride out to the island, seeing an alligator, seeing a crocodile and manatees in the wild, versus theme park rides and lots of chicken strips and hamburgers. If you had to choose one, what would your choice be and why?
Like, I like how the national parks are different every single time. And they're not the same things, and they're cool. But with the theme parks, you have like roller coasters and stuff. And it's really fun. So, I don't know. Oh.
Taryn wants it all. She's on the fence. Heather.
So I would say national parks.
Wow.
I know, it's a shocker.
That's a shocker. I'm shocked. I was
It
dropped the
is a
camera.
shocker. And I would go back to what Taryn said. It's different every time. It's cheaper. You don't have the mass crowds. Now you have crowds, but I would say national parks.
Wow. National parks or theme parks?
I think national parks are much better because it's nature and nature can't be faked. You can't like make a substitute for nature, and also there's no people, and that's a big plus. And adventuring is a lot more fun than fake adventuring in a park. Like we're actually like in the wilderness, going somewhere, hiking. We're not in a controlled environment.
On this trip, we saw both real and fake alligators and real and fake crocodiles.
Yep,
You're going with the real ones.
I am going with the real ones. That was a lot more fun than the fake ones.
Good thing we did like 6 days of fake and 2 days of real on this trip. Did that wrong.
What's your favorite?
For me, it depends on the goal. If I'm there to adventure, then definitely national parks. If I am just doing family time though, that's really tough. It's almost what the people I'm there to be with, what they want to do. Gotta admit, that Flight of Passage was a pretty cool ride. Can't get that in nature. But real sense of mortal peril from hearing an alligator growl 10 feet from you. You also can't get that in an amusement park. So,
Mortal peril.
yes.
We were fine. We were safe.
That is not what he said when we were there. He was like, "Oh crap, I'm walking in the middle of this path, so I can see him coming."
Well, good thing you got it on the video.
I did.